he claims there are billions upon billions of dollars in tariffs coming into the country. It's just simply not reality. You can throw any dollar figure you want out there, and the reality is that if tariffs are generating $2 billion, and that means American consumers are somehow coming up with a large share of that cost. For America to do what Trump wants it to do, in effect, it needs to adopt a really long-term strategy. One of the comparisons that I always make is the electric vehicle market. China did not become, or China is not in the position where it is right now because somebody woke up one morning and said, "Let's start building electrical cars." Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. This was a decade upon decade strategy. A strategy based on, okay, how does the federal government work with the provinces? How do large cities and maybe smaller cities work together as well? What kind of changes need to be made in terms of domestic employment, et cetera? These are the kinds of questions and the kinds of issues that Americans are often loath to undertake because we're so used to the quick fix. There is a saying, and that the U.S. thinks about the next quarter and China thinks about the next decade. And if you think about that strategy, essentially what that means is my stock market account doing well? If it is, great, I'm happy. If it's not, I want to point the finger of blame at somebody. But to fix the underlying problem is going to take far more than a tariff strategy because, frankly, a tariff strategy isn't going to work.